let's try on these long-lasting lip glosses from Girlcult. So I got two different types of long-lasting glosses here, and I'll start with this because this has more of like a traditional gloss doe foot applicator, and these are more in the shape of like a lipstick. When I initially bought these, I thought that these were going to be transfer proof, as they kind of depict in some of the videos of girls with the product on kissing glass and there's no transfer, nothing. But I don't think that's the case with these, but we'll see what we can do. It doesn't say for how long the product lasts. It just says long-lasting, hydrating lipstick, lip gloss, glossy moisturizing, lip glaze lipstick, plumping oil, lip tint, lip blush, stain for all occasions. That's a lot going on there. So let's see what it actually does. My interest in these was to have a transfer proof, as depicted in some of their videos, lip gloss. That interests me beyond. I love the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink for that reason. I don't traditionally wear lip glosses because they fade off so fast, and I don't like having to reapply over and over and over again. So let's see how long these last. I'm gonna go in with the shade J805 first with Nothing on the Lip. I really like the scent on this. It reminds me of a tropical fruit, like a lychee scent. I personally really like that. If you don't like fragrance, you might not like this. It is quite strong. Ooh, I like I like how it feels immediately, and I like how flimsy, which is probably not the best word to use to describe this, but I like how flexible the doe foot is. It seems to move with the stroke. Ooh, this is really pretty. Oh my god, that is so pretty. It does read like a stain, but with a gloss to it. There is no instruction. It doesn't say let it set X amount of time before going in and testing that long-lasting effect. I don't know if it's gonna be as depicted where we're getting like this transfer proof experience, but straight off the bat, just color alone, really pretty. Let's see if this matches the swatch. So the shade I'm wearing is J805, and this is the swatch that they have. As you can see, that little square down there, just so you know, it's outlined, that is J805. And this is definitely reading a lot more warm tone than I was hoping for. I was hoping for this kind of like grayed brown, a cool tone brown, basically. I've had this on now for at least 4 minutes, so let's see if it's transfer proof or long lasting. Ooh, okay. So some of the gloss comes off, like the actual shiny, slippery, oily feeling aspect of it, but the stain is left behind, and that's really pretty. I do like this. It is not transfer proof. They never made that claim, but by making a video that depicts no trace left behind whatsoever on the glasses that they are pressing their lips to me that indicates transfer proof. So if you're looking for something that's transfer proof, this ain't it. I'm gonna have to take some time to wear this and see for how long it actually does last. I'm very excited about this though, and is still glossy even after touching my lips multiple times. This is a very interesting feeling, and I really like it. I just wish it were a little bit more cool tone as depicted, but all right, let's move on to the next one. That did come off very easily, and there is no stain left behind, so I'm very curious as to the claims of it being a stain. Again, how long do we have to leave this on for before there's like any long-lasting effect to this? I had this on for about 7, 8 minutes. Now we're going in with shade J807. Excuse me. I really like the feel of these. It's not sticky glossy, it's like oily glossy. That's the thing that I don't normally like about lip gloss in general, is that it's usually like super sticky, which I get it, but this feels more oily to me. This is a little bit more slippery and lightweight. Really excited to wear these with a lip line. Very, very pretty color. But let's see this swatch for J807. Okay, so this is J807. You can see the little square down here, J807, that is highlighted. And so in camera, this is pulling a lot lighter, but this is actually a bang-on match. This is exactly as depicted, so it does make me wonder about the other shade. Let's see, I've had this on for about 5 minutes now. Let's see if this one is long-lasting. Okay, so there is some transfer. Again, going to have to experiment with this. How long is long-lasting, and what does that actually mean? Let's try the next one. That also came off without leaving a stain. This is J808. Going in with the second layer here. This is a little bit more of like doing an ombre application like they have depicted. It's a little bit darker towards the inside of the lip. Okay, so this one is a lot more vampy and darker than the last one, even though it still appears, they appear quite similar. Ooh, this one even has a gold shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see that, but really pretty. I don't think I detected any shimmer in the other two. Let's see the swatch. There we are with J808. This is actually also a really exact match. This is, again, appearing slightly lighter in camera, but that is how it looks. It's really, really, really gorgeous. Can't wait to throw on a lip liner with these. This is really pretty, and you can see the faint sparkle in there as well. Really, really gorgeous. So my final thoughts from this particular line is really impressed. Super glossy, very juicy, like so juicy, like very wet looking, wet feeling, but oily. It's really very unique compared to anything else that I've tried. I would compare it more to a lip oil, and it looks like the color is just going to be longer lasting than your average lip oil. But I'm very curious to experiment and see for how long that actually lasts, because their claim is that it's long lasting. So all right, I mean, I've had this one on for like 7 minutes too, so what does long lasting mean? Give us some reference, you know? I am going to wear this out tonight and see for how long I can get away with it lasting. Now we have just these two to swatch, so let's go. These are both also supposed to be long lasting glossy lip staining da-da-da-da-da-da-das, but this time they're in lipstick format, so let's try them on. First, going in with L05. Same fruity, lychee, that's what it smells like to me, scent. I think I'm getting a trend here that this is the Girlcult scent. Do you have any other Girlcult lip products, and is that scent pretty consistent throughout all of their lip products? I'm not going to raise this up very high because I don't want to ruin it. Very pretty. You can see that it is very delicate formulation, which, yeah, it's a gloss formulation, but in a stick format. So you just have to be careful when applying this. Don't twist it up too high. And then I'm just gonna really wipe all of the edges and dot that in the middle so that I'm not getting the inside of the lipstick tube dirty. And then I'll just twirl that back down on into itself. And this is apparently L05. No. This is, unless they have a different gray lip product underneath, but even still, that this color would cancel out the grayness. So I'm not really understanding, like, this is a completely different color. This is, I mean, this is redundant. I already have, like, these are already so similar in shade that I don't need this, nor do I want it. I don't like the format as much. I think this is much better suited. The formulation, I think, is much better suited in a lip gloss with a doe foot format, because this is very messy, and also this color is really off, unless my lighting is doing something to it, but I don't think so, because when I look in the mirror, I can't really conceive of this being that gray, which I was hoping it to be. So let's move on to the next. I will say though, I've only had this on for a couple minutes, and it's definitely like that color is not transferring, so That's really interesting. Like, just the shiny, wet, glossy aspect of it is kind of transferring, but the color is still on there. The one thing about this is, though, is that it is a warm tone caramel brown, but there's a beautiful, really subtle blue, pink, and gold. I think the gold might be left over from the last one, but there's like a blue and pink, very subtle sparkle to this, which is very pretty. Is it the color that I ordered? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Next is L06. Ooh, whoa. This one is a lot more pigmented and darker. This is very dark, very vampy. It's not picking up like that in caramel. Let me see if I can drop the light. That is more accurate. Let's see the swatch. Again, unless something is totally off on my end with lighting, these are two totally different colors. This is way more warm tone and yeah, deeper in shade. Very pretty, but I don't need it. I already have like 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many of this similar color lip products that have a shine to it, so I really don't need this. I wanted this color, like this weird ground bray. All right. This weird brown gray. This is not that. I am really sad about this, and hopefully I can still return these because I bought these like over 3 weeks ago and I'm finally just cracking into them. I had a cold, like all this other stuff came up, so I really hope I can return these because I have so many of the same shade. Here are my final thoughts. 2 of the shades out of these were an exact match to what was depicted. The staining effect, the long-lasting effect, not there, at least within the amount of time that I had them on for, which was anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes, which in my mind would be long enough for something to set, for it to become a stain, and for it to become long-lasting in its claims. But it did none of those things. 2 of them, I believe, also were, as you saw, the color had come off, but not completely. So maybe it's long lasting. I just think that the terms of what they mean by that needs to be a little bit more clearly defined. These are a huge letdown. I don't like the format. I think it's really messy. I think for a gloss product, the doe foot is far better in application than having it in a lipstick. You know, it's kind of novel. It's like, ooh, it's a gloss in a lipstick form, but you know, there's a reason why we've designed it to be like this. It's better overall. You save more product. It's not messy. It's just an overall better experience in a doe foot tube. Hopefully I can return these. These are really pretty. I do love how glossy and wet and colorful these are. I do like that it looks like a stain, but with a high gloss to it. It's just really sexy, very wet and oily feeling. Really love it. I do feel like I have some redundancy in these colors here. Like they're all so similar in hue. I really could have gotten away with just one of them. I will probably keep at least 2 of them. I hope that I can return the rest. If not, then I don't know. I guess I just have a bunch of brown lip gloss now. When I was hoping for more grayish, cool tone and lighter in shade hues. So I bought this with my own money. No one sent me this product. This up late one night and saw these and was so ecstatic to get them. There was a sale. They usually have sales, at least through the TikTok shop, whatever you call it, showcase. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you have this formulation from Girlcult? Have you tried either of these formulas? What are your thoughts? Are they actually long lasting? Are they transfer proof? Are they staining? This is a fresh first impression, so I can't say to the longevity of how long these wear, how they perform, but you know, love these. Not crazy about these. I hopefully can return them. So would love to hear your thoughts in the comments if you have these and what your thoughts are. Let me know what you want me to review next in the comments. And if you have any questions or comments, also leave them down there. Thank you so much for watching and ciao for now.